Good morning, traders. Welcome to the channel. My name is Justice, and we are here to trade London session. So, if it's your first time being here, uh, can you please press the like button and also subscribe so that we may be able to make more videos like this, and as well, it may be easy for other people to also find this video as well. So today is Tuesday, all right, and we'll just quickly scan through the economic calendar. If you do remember yesterday, we did talk about that there isn't anything to really look forward to, right? So what does this mean, right? Let me just switch on the light. Okay, so what does this mean? So it means that we just trade, right? We look at what the market has and we take what the market has, right? So the one that's interesting is going to be tomorrow. As you can see, it's going to be CPI, right? Core CPI. So yeah, that's going to be very volatile, right? So with that being said, um, we'll start off with gold. So I just did uh, my quick pre-analysis, right? To be able just to see if there's anything to look forward to gold, right? And honestly, at this point and moment, gold is not really saying much. As in, like, if you let's look at the higher time frame, right? Let's look at the higher time frame. Okay, we can close this. Where our executions are. If we look at, yeah, this is more of a mid time frame, right? This is like the mid time frame. Um, we have taken out the structure there, and are we retracing or are we potentially reversing to go take out that there? Um, since we took out that structure, we went back, we took it out again, and then we took out structure here. For me, I wouldn't really be held up on saying price wants to go up. No. At this moment, I am more neutral. As in, if you look at the day, we are caught up in this range here, right? So that is like the range that we have. And you can see price, though inside the range, you can break it. You can see that price, this was the swing low. That was our swing high. We retraced into here. So our potential objective to go take out this high, probably carry on going higher, right? Um, so that's on the daily, weekly. We can kind of see that too inside the week. So otherwise, it's always important just to wait and see what does the market have, or what is it actually telling us, right? So we are just going to, excuse me. Oh, morning, Sam. Morning, 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 my good sir. So we're just gonna look at our daily objective, right? As in, like, remember, as we are day traders and intraday traders, our opportunities, excuse me, are not supposed to really be long, but it could be the move of the day, right? Or it could be the move of the session. So if we do just go on our 15 minutes, I love the 15 minutes. 15 minutes, as Michael explains it, is it is the bellwether, right? Time frame, as in, like, the bellwether, or like what does what does bellwether like really mean? If we go back and look at if we look at sheep, right, amongst the sheep, there is one that has a bell on it, right? Wherever they are going, whatever direction they are using, the one with the bell is the one that is leading. Even though there may be a shepherd, but the bellwether time frame is the one that you can tell a lot from the rest, right, of the group of from the group of the sheep. It could be even when it comes to cows or cattle, right? The one with the bell is the one that they all it's like the captain of the team, you know. So um, that is the 15 minutes. 15 minutes says a lot. We can get a lot from the 15 minutes, right? So what do we have here? We can see currently price. This is today. This is the whole of yesterday. We can see currently price is still within yesterday's previous high and low, right inside this range here, right? And with that, we can now break apart our day and look at our day in our quarters, right? And if we look at this, we can see Asia was like impulsive. Like Asia, I don't know what happened with Asia. As I was analyzing, I was just seeing that it was going down in Asia. Asia was going down. Isn't there was a party that was taking place without us there. So um, having that, okay, I just want to make sure I'm audible. Okay, I am audible. Okay, that's good. So yeah, there was a party that was taking place in Asia, and we were not invited, unfortunately. But we can see that Asia was impulsive, right? We see we went up, we we opened, we had the small range which has this protraction above, and then we go down. We impulsively traded lower. So what does that practically tell us? This is an impulsive phase. If we're looking at what actually has taken place here, it's actually telling us we should actually be a bit more observant and not proactive, right? We need to be part of the moves, like this move going up or that move. We are not trying to be part of this move here or any other ranging move here. Okay, this is not bad. This might not be bad. You can just get in here, go up with price, but we don't want to be part of a range, right? And so waiting will allow us to have the market create um, we have the market create what? Sorry. Create those footsteps in order for us to see where it actually wants to go, right? So, uh, yeah, that is gold. What had a bit of my attention, I should say, well, was we can just watch gold this time, and we can I don't really see much. I can't say there's anything I may have missed out on. Maybe this pull back into here and going up, but at that time I actually wasn't I was actually on my way like to work in order for me to actually settle, right? So I can't really see that there was a setup which I would have still got involved. So there's nothing I can say I missed out on or we've missed out on. So we can wait at this moment. We can like wait and allow price to do its thing. So that is gold, right? We can go to NASDAQ. So when it comes to NASDAQ, we look at our, let me see if we've got a mid. Oh, okay, on the daily, you practically see that we've taken our previous daily high and potentially our previous weekly high. And yes, it is our previous weekly high. This was our previous weekly high, yeah. It's a previous weekly high, and this here is our previous daily high. So when we do look at that, is there anything we can see from that, right? We were able to tell that as well when you do put our cycles, right? Our quarterly cycles. If we go to the, so we're just gonna go. We look at the week. So the week we can do it nicely using the hour. I don't think it'll be that bad. Where is the next 18 o'clock? It's about somewhere here. And then our previous Sunday 18, which is about there. So you can see that is really our previous weekly high there, right? So is the previous weekly high. You make it thicker. Take you here. You give it a bit just more thick like that. Cool. And then raise it on next 18 o'clock on Sunday. Cool. So us having this here, okay. So we can see how our previous week was. It was actually trendy, right? It was impulsive. We actually had mm, structure, right? We price even this structure in here. This whole candle is structure. We went down, up, went up, down, down. Then we took out that, came back and took and traded above. So we can see last week was actually impulsive, and last week was the first week of the first quarter of the week, right? So this week, and if it wasn't for CPI that we have this week here, I would say it is, I would expect a 20 week, a ranging week. But since we've got CPI and we also have PPI, um, well, we can still have a ranging week because those could still just be whipsaws, right? Could be just price creating a bigger range like that there. But again, it will still be trendy because the objective is to get involved in these areas, those areas there, right? But again, so that is Monday. So today is Tuesday, which ends about here. So we can see, like we had noted from the daily time frame, we have, or we are currently trading above our previous daily high, which is like about in here. And let's see. Interesting. I'm actually seeing more stuff than I had analyzed as we are together here now. So we can see that price we ranged yesterday. Kind of, yeah, it's actually a range. See where we opened there, that's how you're able to tell a range. See where we opened, where we closed is in close. It is like in close like proximity, or there's a whole range that's taking place here, right? So that's our range. Then look, that's accumulation, that's our manipulation. So we could expect price to potentially trade lower, right? But again, one thing that can assist with this is high time frame, seeing if maybe we took out this high into a high probability area in order for us to drop. But again, this is something I'll be looking forward to, right? So we can see price. I mean, Asia, there was a party. There was really a party that took place without us. We were not invited in that party because you can see what happened in Asia. the volatility that took place in Asia is not only on gold, but it's also on we can see in indices as well. It's also there. So that's our previous daily high low. We took out that high. So objective potentially we could even target this low here, but we would need to see price say, right, give us those signs and give us the signs that it actually wants to trade lower, right, without having to take out that high. So if we go on the 15 and we mark our today, we can then see what today potentially holds for us, right? We can see we opened here, we closed above there. That is a clear impulsive phase, right? And we are coming from a range expansion, range, right? Expansion. This is our range here, expansion. And is this a retracement or a reversal, right? This is looking more like a reversal than a retracement, right? Because if it was a retracement, we should be looking at our swing low here and that low at least, because see price came here, came and created this low, we came and took out that high. So as a retracement, we would want price, or at least let me place it like this here, this range here in our structure. So we can see we had price come up, come down, break. So this is our range expansion. So if you're going to have a retracement, we're supposed to retrace anyway here in order for us to go up. And if we're going to have a reversal, that is us coming to take our price like that there. So we potentially are bearish with our indices here, right? Potentially seeing some bearish price action here, or we could see some bearish price action. So since range expansion, then we're having our range expansion, and we're having our reversal, right? From here, what is price practically telling us? We can see we've got this whole inefficiency here, this whole inefficiency here that we have, a liquidity void. So usually price can refill it all the way, but it doesn't have to refill it at that moment, right? But again, that is the inefficiency that we have that we can see here. So if we have to have price potentially retrace in here, then we go down, that wouldn't be bad, right? That wouldn't be bad. And if we look at our structure within this, from this point going down, that's our previous swing high, previous swing low. And if we take our Fibonacci and place it right there and here, our 50 is about there, which is going into the fair value gap, and also our golden area or our optimum trade entry or OTE area is in this here. So price can come in there, and then we can potentially trade lower. You can see we've also taken out our previous session low there. So we're just kind of waiting and trying to see if what is price trying to tell us, right? What is price saying to us? And let's see if there is something which I may have, which I'm seeing on my side here. Okay. At the current moment, nothing much. So we've got that there. Yeah. If we do retrace back in here, we could start expecting price to actually trade lower, right? We could be looking forward for price to actually trade lower. So I don't think there's really need for us to go on the 5 minutes. You can just see this impulsive and you're arranging. So we'll need to see if we can have a range that looks like, so this is right, a range, and then we can have an expansion and then a reversal in order for us to trade lower. That would be nice. So we just need to wait and see if price is actually going to give us that. And also the timing is actually important when it chooses to do that, right? So you can see this move up that happened in Asia, and we can see also this move down that happened like the beginning of London. So, but yeah, so I'll go to US30. Okay, so as you can see, these were the notations that we had yesterday. Yesterday was a productive day. Excuse me, it was actually a productive day yesterday. US30 looks very similar. Usually I skip S&P, right, to go look at US30 because US30 amongst the three, US30 has like about a 70 to 80% chance it'll be doing its own thing, right? As in like, yes, S&P and US 100, NASDAQ, right, and NQ, right, um, they both are in sync, right? As in like they're in sync. How they do things will differ, but they will go towards the same direction. If you look at US 30 in that process while NASDAQ and S&P is doing that, US 30 can totally be going a different direction. And usually that takes place when there's economic events, right? So when we've got like economic events, that's where we actually see that that deviation or that difference between the two instruments, right? So we can see we also took out a previous daily high here. We took out a previous daily high, and then we are inside. We're currently back inside the range here. So um, let's just put our quarter there. That's where the day ends, and then again the same party that took place in Asia. We can see it here, right? So we also have the similar inefficiency here. So we could just wait and allow price to tell us. I mean, if price is not really saying much, we can see we took out our previous daily high here, right? Previous daily high here, and our previous day also ranged, but like it really ranged. If you look at our open is here again, and our close is there. That is a full range, even though there may have been opportunities going down and up. The overall a day we ranged, right? So we did not have an impulsive day like this on Friday. As you can see, Friday was we opened at the bottom somewhere here and then we closed on top. So that's an impulsive. Here we can see we actually ranged, but it doesn't mean there were no opportunities, right? So when we do look at yes sir, DJH, it's time to grind. It's time to grind. Let's see. All right. So yeah, and Asia, you can see it was trendy. So London also looks like we potentially may have a trending London, right? Because look at where our open was and where we at. Yeah, price can still retrace back up. I'm not saying it won't. It could, right? But is price actually telling us that it will do that? That's where we need to be able to see if Is that what price is saying? Right. So again, we've got this huge inefficiency here. Huge inefficiency there. So we'll have to wait and actually see if we are going to come into it and with the objective to fill the whole move, right? Or if we are just going to turn around from here and actually just trade lower, right? Price can actually do that. We just need to wait. Again, impulsive back in. We've got a range here. So are we gonna expand and then reverse, or expand then retrace, or same thing, expand then retrace, or expand and then reverse? Those are the only outcomes that we can have, and being able to tell them apart is important. Again, like we said, we don't want to be trading in a condition like this. This is where we uh, this is where you start having your psychological fights uh, and all of those things. So you want to make sure you are trading in the condition you are familiar with, or that you have actually backtested and looked at. So I do have a potential area in here where we can actually trade lower, but price needs to do it in a specific way in order for us to do so. Otherwise, I am seeing price um, without having to trade above here, potentially come and trade here. Yeah, with all of this range that we are seeing where price is done, I'm seeing price potentially come here to refill this whole thing. So in order also for this inefficiency, right, to be filled, to know we're going to be filled, if price comes and then closes above here, then we could expect price to carry on going. But if there's an area we want price to come into and trade into it, price should come with the intentions to sweep in and not close below there. So hence I am seeing more of this here with this here. Yeah, something like that there. That's what I'm seeing with price. But again, being able to see that is, how is that beneficial to us? It is, let's say, it is telling us that we don't have a setup, right? Within those trading conditions that we have, but also it's giving us opportunity to be able to be an observer and stay out. I see Senzo, welcome back. Welcome back, Senzo. Um, I see, let's see what's happening here. I'm gonna take this out. Okay. See how I got up early today. Ellisburg catches the first one. Yeah, it wasn't easy waking up. I'll say it wasn't. I mean, it's winter and it's cold. It's cold. So yeah, I had to get up. Um, I mean, we are responsible for anything in our life. So if we want to make changes, we need to change ourselves, right? Yeah. So we've got that there. That is what I'm seeing from you. And going back now, since we've went into the five, do we have something similar with this guy? Yeah, we do have something similar. We do have something similar that we could carry on dropping lower. He is a bit different though compared to 30. Right, NASDAQ is a bit different compared to 30. This is where we could even have divergence. One goes up and one goes down, but end up going trading lower to the same direction. So again, being an observer is the thing to actually do at this current moment. I am I don't see anything. I don't see anything with gold. Hmm. I should mute those notifications and know they're actually being heard. Let's say for about an hour. Yeah. With gold, what's happening with gold? Again, like we said, we need to allow price to create a range in order for us to know where we want or where does price intentionally wants to go, right? So waiting at this moment is key, is good, and it's good that we waited because all of these here are conditions we don't want to be part of. We want to be part of the moves, not the ranges, not the ranges. We want to be part of these moves here. So again, we wait. Since we've looked at practically our top two for the, well, top three for the day, while we wait, I'll just put an alert about there. Like just put it, so when it goes off, we are a bit, caught up by surprise, but I think I actually can see it from the other screen here, right? But I also put it there. Then, um, um, let's see, currencies real quick. Wow. Okay, currencies look like it went down, guys. Ooh, this retracement back. Oh, this looks good. Looks like it went down. This looks good. This looks good, I must say. So this is Euro US. Is that Euro? Yes, it is Euro. I'm on the smaller time frame here, right? Yes, we are in a big range, but again, we are what day traders and intraday. That's what allows us to be able to see opportunities. So we can see price came into this inefficiency that we have here, which is beautiful. That's really beautiful. And sorry. And we came in there. Wow, this was actually nice. We haven't actually dressed up Euro USD and put everything in sync, right? Let me see on my side here if there was something interesting, but it looks like we had okay, okay, interesting. Yeah, no, currencies today were hot. That's all I can say. Oh, yeah, they were hot, like good hot, like good hot. Oh, yeah, this was nice. Hmm. Okay, yeah, no, this was beautiful. This was beautiful. An entry about like if we go on the 15, right? If we go on the 5, we can see here we had price come in, come down, go up, change the state of delivery there, retrace back in, and then traded lower, target the low. So I hope my good friend was able to catch this trade because he is in currencies. He is in currencies. The reason why here we hardly look at currencies. Yes, we'll look at them per request, right? If you want me to look at them, we'll look at them. But out of my own, I won't look at them because I don't, or when I'm trading these futures, they are not good. They don't have a good risking opportunity, or yeah, that's what I can say. Yeah, they don't have that. So um, rather, in fact, let's go to this guy and then we just wait and see if we've got any other opportunities here. Otherwise, while we wait, I will go make tea. Uh, just want to have a look at the interesting guy here, which has caught my attention, and we might even execute them, which is Euro USD. So I'm just having a look, see if it is meeting other requirements. Okay. Danny B, welcome. Welcome, Danny B. Um, yeah, we're back. Uh, again, look, really scanning to see, like we were saying, price is potentially giving us this move to trade lower. See to that area there. So, yeah, we just have to wait. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I want to check. Even though as much as I'm speaking there, I'm seeing a potential setup there too. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so um, we, actually trading low, right? Okay, okay. The opportunity which I was looking at with Euro USD was actually given. Yeah, it was actually given. So it is like one of the most. No, we can wait. I guess. Put an alert above here. Then we'll talk about it if it's worth talking about. Okay. So with what we said, we potentially having price to come here, but I'm seeing also that we could. Let me see. Is it euro? Is it, no, see, I'm saying, is it NASDAQ or is it that? We could even have price do this here from this area. We could go up, right? So I just wanted to double check. It's which guy is doing the right thing, right? Let's see, confirming if we have a confirmation or not. This was okay. Is 30, 30, 30, 30. Okay, so we are waiting. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. I need just to look at more. Let's see. I'm just gonna mute this and allow you to see that and play a bit of more music. So I see that price shot up, so we did well. Again, not not really forcing anything and allowing price to do its thing, right? So as we are still seeing if there's anything here, let's see US, all of them they broke, right? Even 30. I think 30 did break. 30 also broke as well. S&P broke. And let's see if NQ broke. NQ also broke. So yeah, at the moment, we just have to wait. We have to wait and see if there's anything otherwise, our London, we don't really see much. Looking at going back to gold now. Let's go back to gold and see what does gold have, if it's saying anything. Okay, so if gold does come and trade about below here, I will be looking for a potential move up. Well, okay, it will depend on how he does it, right? So that's the only thing we are now waiting for, to see if it has intentions of what? Of coming to trade lower. I'm seeing a potential setup for us to go up with gold, to carry on the trend with gold, right? But again, we need to allow it to tell us. We need to allow it to tell us and show us how it wants to do that, right? Mm, none of them went inside. Okay, just checking if S&P do so. Real typical highs. Okay, so with these guys here, if price does come and then pull back up and come and take out these lows here, could expect maybe price will trade a bit deeper and then we wait for confirmation drop low. But this now is looking like a New York setup, right? It's looking like a New York setup. I am not seeing it happen in London here. It's looking more like a New York setup than same thing with S&P. I'm just seeing the side as well. Two quarters, take out that guy. Okay. Yeah. Unless if there is volatility that's going to come from nowhere, as in like that's just going to shoot price up. But at the moment, we just wait. We have to wait. We have to wait. Let's see. Yeah, we have to wait and see. Um, okay, all right. Um, what's the takeaway from this session so far? What can we say is the takeaway? Uh, you being able to know when to trade is a product. I guess it's something productive. It and clearly knowing, not like you avoid it through fear, but you avoid it through understanding of knowing that no, I don't see anything, right? Of saying that, of being um, of being completely honest with yourself, if you are completely honest with yourself, I think it's going to allow you um, to remain objective and um, instead of being subjective, right? Instead of what you want, but versus what is real or what is really happening, right? Or what is really taking place. So I think that can be a great takeaway for this session. What I'll do now is, well, we'll probably wait and see because I think that at about 4, quarter past 4, right? I'm talking New York time. Um, Maybe I could end the stream there if there is nothing that takes place. But in the process, I'm just gonna leave you with a little bit of a jam while I go make tea. Right, I wanna make tea so I can prepare for documentation paperwork. So I can do my paperwork throughout London, throughout our no trade zone, waiting for New York. Um, but I've put my alerts in case. Also, I'll be having my phone when I'm making the tea in case what price gives us that impulsive move that we were talking about, right? Yeah. So this is this okay, NASDAQ. Let's go see something here. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. That's fine then. That's okay. Um, Even with the currencies, it looks similar. I mean, we've got this expansion retracement, expansion, we've got retracement back in there. Same thing, expansion, retracement, expansion, kind of retracement, but being able to tell the difference again is where is good. Being able to tell if we are really going to retrace or reverse, right, between them. But again, we will, let's go back up. We'll just be waiting, I think. And gold, we could say we want to see price come and trade. I'll just put it closer to here. If it does that, then I'll be able to. Let me see something here. We're seeing something here. We're seeing something. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's more other factors of confluence other than the ones I'm seeing for the reason for us to go for the setup that I'm seeing here. Okay. Okay. This, yeah. Okay. I think I've got a setup. I was about to leave. Okay, I'm seeing a potential setup here. Um, with gold. I'm seeing it. Remember, we didn't want it to break here, right? And I am seeing a potential come here, then we go up. But again, we need a confirmation. See, confirmations are key. And maybe logged into the account here. Maybe so talking about all of this here, and then setup comes and I won't be able to actually execute. So just make sure I am logged in. Duplicate. Duplicate. Then we can have you there. Okay. Right. See. So one, two. Okay. So yeah, there's a potential move back here to go back up. Let's see. Let's see, what do we have? Okay. Okay. So we are just waiting for see here where my entry is. Price is or it's misrepresenting, like it's misrepresenting how it actually looks. It's like, for example, if you look at GC and gold, right? Um, yeah, they're supposed to be the same instrument. In fact, they're different, but they're the same instrument, right? Different as in the data that's been presented, but the instrument, the name of it is the same. So where at some point you're seeing an entry area with others, you're not seeing it. This you could see it maybe if you're trading two different brokers, looking at two different brokers, maybe um, here, like for example, I use Owanda here to analyze, right? Let's say you're looking at Owanda and then you see how many other brokers. It's like FX, what, Forest.com, Pepperstone, all of these things, right? That data is not going to be presented the same, right? And knowing that, that means that that could skew your objective and your analysis and what you are actually seeing, right? So what I want to see is, in order for me to get in this trade here, to go long, and I'm going to say to you here so you can see it, I don't want to see price close below this candle. I want to be triggered in, and I don't want to see price close below this candle. Yeah. If it does close below this candle and I'm in the trade, I will close the trade because that will be a violation, right? So if I have to put it, it'll be something like around here. Put my stop loss about somewhere here. Take profit about here. It's a bit big. Put it there. Then we can apply like our GMR, right? But we don't want to see it close below there. That's all we are saying, right? We don't want to see it close below there. At the same time, we don't want it to break above here. So if we break above here, that's the range we will be going out. So we want price just to trade in there, then we can go up, right? And it needs to happen impulsively, as in like it needs to happen that quick. So yeah, that is what we are looking forward to. So let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Just looking at the risk. Oh, yeah, two contracts I think is fine. Let's see. Three is 270. So three. I have to show you. This is on a different PC. I'm using two different pieces. Um, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm not sure about three being a lot or being enough, but hmm, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We should have used two. Use two. Um, okay. Let's see. It's dark in here. So yeah. We've got that. And then take this here. Take that one there. Yeah. Okay, let me make sure one setup here. Like I said, it's ready. Don't want surprises. Because it looks like we could get the setup here. PC there. So we have here. Then we're gonna do this here. We want for him. Getting ready for execution. Okay. So as we are waiting, make sure all the accounts are ready. This one with that one there. Coming contracts. We entered two. Yeah, it's two, right? Okay. Yeah, we entered two as well here. Okay, so it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I will move this here a bit closer. Just a bit closer like that there. We're gonna make sure we are in, even if it's exactly a 4R that we get in, we get for the trade, that is fine. So we've got you, put you there, put you here. We wanna make sure we are triggered in, we don't want surprises here, so. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that is what we're waiting for. It's confirming that my executions are going to be in the right place. Yeah. We don't want surprises like we were saying. Okay. My brother, that's the move we want to go up with you. So come back down without breaking that high. So we can go up with you that way. That is the move we want. Like we said in the minute, we don't want to see a closure below that candle there. Once we do see it, we are gonna exit before even the whole trade. But if it goes in, then goes and closes inside, then we'll be happy for that. Like we'll be happy, we'll be happy, we'll be happy. Okay, looks like it might be coming. I think I should put that order field. But yeah, not now. We'll put it in New York. By New York, we'll put it. Okay, looks like we are coming. Okay, what's funny is that my entry is almost there um, in GC, right? Price is almost by my entry in GC, while the gold is not yet there. So yeah, okay, we'll get in there.
Order filled.
And we get it here.
Order filled.
So again, like we said on the minute, we don't want to see price. So we are in. We'll paper trade it here in, so you can see that we're in. Okay, so it's going well so far. Exactly, we don't want a closure there. Exactly that way. We wanted it to go in and close inside, not close below. So we are happy with that. We are happy with what we are seeing. Ah, guys, how beautiful can it be? You see the move we're talking about, that is what we want. That is what we want. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go hit our take profit and we out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Wow, guys. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Now, objective is for price to take out this high. After we've taken out this high, then we are actually going to go and hit our take profit on top. So we wanted to go take out that high now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is beautiful, guys. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. This is a good trade, guys. This is a beautiful trade. Okay, where is 80% of the trade, right? I want to make sure we secure profits, guys. We want winning trades. We want a winning day or winning session to be a winning session, not for us to have. Okay, let's see. If a price come back around. See where we at now. Okay. See, we want him to break here. Then would have our confirmation that we are actually going to carry on shooting up. At the moment, we don't have anything telling us that we are going to carry on this move. So we are just waiting. Let's see. Let's see. One, two is here. Forgot that there. Okay. The worst thing we can get with this trade is a break even, guys, not a loss. So the break even is the worst thing we could get from this trade. So let's see. Yes, let's go back up. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Let's go. Let's go back up. Let's go take out those highs. Then we go. Oh, great. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And we are going to be happy with what we have, guys. We can choose to be happy. It's 80%. We've already moved about 80% of our trade. So we can.
Order fill.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We're winning good trade, guys. We made about $800. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. That's 80% of the move. We've taken more than 80% of the move. So us taking more than 80% of the move is um is beautiful, guys. Taking 80% of the move is good. Yes, this is the 100 that we wanted. 80% of the move, we can make a choice there, and I'm happy with that. I was about to go make tea, and then saw this set up real quick. I'm glad you saw me do it live. You saw me talk about my confirmation that if price comes and then takes out this, closes below here, that it means something else, right? I will be out, but if it comes and sweeps and closes back inside, it means something else. So I am happy with this. We're up 800 so far. Looks like we might revive this account. That's how it looks like. Looks like we're gonna revive this account. Um, so that is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. Um, yeah, I'm happy. I am happy. We need to take it slowly by slowly by slowly by slowly. See, we ended up going to hit our big move. Let me put that there so that we can actually see our entry and look at our exit. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I am happy. I mean, we're about not to even have this thing. I was about to literally go make tea and I just saw it. I'm like, okay, let me confirm, checked if it's meeting all the requirements, and it did. I am happy. And also, um, I'm trying to see if there's anything I may have left out when I was explaining, but I think everything was practically self-explanatory, right? Yeah, so we got in, went out beautifully. You can see the eight. I can see that it's not really visible, the two 800s. So let me fix that so you can actually see both those two. Mm, I'm gonna fix that so you can actually see both the. Aha. Okay, I think now you can see them now. You can see the profit that we made. A good 800. So I think we're potentially gonna revive this account, which is good. Which is good. Um, what's nice as well is that Bulenox does not have a limit, right? So we can actually trade. We can actually trade. What do you call it? We can even pass this account in a day. Not that we're saying we want to, but I mean, I've traded, other programs out there that you need to make a specific amount a day. Not that it's a problem, but my point is that we can now use that advantage to come back in New York, right, and see what New York will probably have for us. So far for the week, we've got a two winning streak, right? Like we've got a two winning streak, right? Like we have. Uh, let me put that there. And trades taken was gold. But right, win. So um, here make you smaller because you can't be competing with the guy there. Yeah, that's what we had there. We had a good gold buy, and yeah, price did well. It did well. I'm glad again. Um, this we're able to take this opportunity. It wasn't that long. And again, like I said, we don't want to be part of this. We want to be part of this move. We want to be part of that move. We want to be part of impulsive moves, right? That is what we actually want to be part of. So, yeah, this is a good London session, a beautiful London session, and we'll meet in New York. We'll meet in New York. Okay, before we do that, let's see if there's any other comments. Like, wow, a beautiful entry, no drawdown, beautiful setup. Thank you, Senzo. Thank you, Senzo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, Live channel was like beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Um, let's meet in New York. Let's meet in New York and see how we do. Let's meet in New York and see how we do. Um, okay. Um, yeah, we'll meet in New York.